I'm Julia Taibl for YSA's One-on-One. I'm here today with one of the best athletes in the world. Let me introduce you to Paul Martin. He's a 10-time Ironman competitor, and on top of that, he's a stay-at-home dad with 2 children. But what you might not know about him is he has a prosthetic leg, and he's a Paralympian. But that doesn't stop him. Because of his optimism and his inspiration, he's a motivational speaker, and he's inspired people everywhere to never give up. So, Paul, is it uncomfortable for you to be here right now?
No, Julia, I am comfortable as I could ever be.
So I can ask you anything, that's fine?
Absolutely, fire away.
Okay, so I'm sure our viewers are dying to know, what happened to your leg?
I was in a car accident at the age of 25, 1992. I had a few beers and fell asleep at the wheel. I'm not proud of that, but that's what happened.
How has this affected your life, this change?
By and large, it's been a very positive thing in my life. It led me to so many places I haven't, ever dreamed of being. I've been on 4 national sports, and I'm pretty sure 4 national teams for different sports. Had I not lost my leg, I probably wouldn't be able to say, I represent my country internationally.
Oh, that's great. So what's the biggest challenge been for you being a Paralympian?
The biggest challenge is probably twofold. One of them is financially. It's really hard to be a full-time amateur athlete because you still have bills to pay. You still have to pay the rent and feed yourself, and there's very little money coming in. And the other one is physical pain. When you have a prosthetic leg and you run on it, your residual limb, or stumpy as I like to call them, takes a beating, and it's just it hurts.
But it's worth it, right?
Absolutely.
That's great. Have there ever been times in your life where you felt like you weren't good enough, or your disability has been holding you back, or you're just not able to do what you want to do?
I never felt like the disability was holding me back. I felt like I shouldn't be doing this anymore because it was hard to make ends meet. Like I said, back to that financial thing, I felt like I had to quit years ago because it was just getting too hard to make it all come together.
I'm sure all of our viewers want to know, what's the biggest advice you have for someone who has a disability, whether it's in sports or academics or anything? What's your biggest advice?
The biggest piece of advice I could give anybody with a disability is be proud of it because it makes you different than everybody else.
That's great. Thank you so much, Paul.
My pleasure.
I'm Julia Taibl for YSA's One-on-One. Thanks for watching.